getting vexed now. Good evening from the beautiful Wyre Forest district of Worcestershire. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and if you've been here before, welcome back. If you've been here before, you've got a good chance of knowing what tonight's expedition is about. We're off to find ourselves a spot in the woods to do a bit of stealth camping. Come on. So I've got the Dutch Army Bivvy with me, Dutch Army Hooped Bivvy, and my DD Hammocks tarp. Oh, this is heavy. Glad I've done some practice with this before I've come out tonight. Right. I've got a bit of a hike, so I'll pick you up in a bit when I get there. Because as I say, this is heavy. Right, pick you up in a bit. Bye. So this is my backup pitch. If all else fails, I'm coming back here. I'm just going to press forward a bit further into this birch coppice. See if I can find somewhere right on the edge. Pretty sure I saw somewhere right on the edge. Whew. Before I got smothered up by those ferns. There we go, look. Still a lot of I'm trying to stay away from the fern because there's probably ticks in there. And I don't want either me or the dog getting bit to death. Lyme's disease is not pleasant. Got to watch. I need to watch when I'm walking because my knee's still hurting from last time. Right, that's sloping downwards now, so we don't want to go there. Okay, it's back that way. I think we are going back to that first place. Hopefully nobody can see us from the road, well, from the path. Yeah, I see what you mean, dog. It looks a bit damp. Might go forwards. Oh no, it doesn't. Just wondering. No. Break my leg. Last thing I want is to hurt my leg and not be able to get out. Because there's no signal out here. And then I'll be stuck. And that will not be a good thing. Because nobody knows where I am. Right. grab that up as the dog can walk past and pull the whole lot down. So give me 2 seconds again. Getting vexed now. Hi.
Right.
You're on film set.
Oh, right.
So I'm practicing.
Okay, come away. Come on.
Thank you. Just in there. So obviously this is used far more than I thought it was. Right, so I've got a shelter up, but I've got a dilemma. Obviously a pair of dog walkers walk that way, and they could be going to the farm. So I don't know what to do now. I don't know whether to stay here or bail. Right, I think I'm going to have pot noodle. I'm going to have pot noodle and coffee, and then I can have a think. I'll pick you up in 2 seconds. We just get everything in. Hold on. Put you over there. Oh! Right, so I can sit up in here. Let's get this off. You know that there, you sit on that. You sit on that control. There you go. Oof. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? There you go. Right, so anyway, back to the story. So, because we've got the Dutch bivvy, I decided we'd go all Dutch today. So I thought I'd get Dutch food. So we've got some Danish, stroopwafel, and the only other thing Dutch I could find was some Gouda cheese. So that's what we're having tonight. Although I have got a pot noodle to fall back on. I'll just cook this up. Do you want some cheese? You like cheese, don't you? I'll eat this and I'll show you the battle I've had to put this up. I've gone back to that shape I had before, but with half a floor. Just battled with. It's like a third of the configuration I had last time. pulled one point in, so one of these in underneath, give me a floor, and then pull that out so I can close that off tonight if I want to. There's nobody here apart from them people. I don't know where they went. And they could be from that farm up there. They could live up there. I think I can hear people off that way. If they come round here, obviously they're going to see this. I need to chuck these bracken back over it. It's still going to see it. Right, I'm going to put this bivvy up again in this tight little space I've got here. Wish me luck. So we're doing a time lapse on the sunset down there. I think we're set for the night. I don't think anybody's going to come this way now. It's 7:45. 7:45, doing a time lapse on the sunset. And that's what we've got. I've heard deer already, making weird noises. Just hope I've got a car to go back to. Right, we're in, zipped up, dog's in, sort of. Appears to be less impressed than he was yesterday. But, there we go. Right, good night. Good morning. Good morning. It's what time is it? 6:30. Right. Can't mess about because clouds coming in. I think we're due to have some rain today. No condensation on the inside of this tarp. No condensation on the inside of this bivvy. This bivvy is so warm. It's unreal. Right, I am going to get everything packed up as quickly as possible. And then get back down to the car. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I'm not even going to have a coffee. I'm going to get everything packed down, get back down to the car, just to get out of here before dog walkers, because obviously this is a track for dog walkers. Oh, in case anybody was wondering, this is polychiro. It's the same stuff you use to insulate your windows with, and then you dry it with hairdryer. It's really good as a ground sheet or as a non-permeable barrier underneath, well, anything, and it also stops you losing things. Just chuck a bit of that down. Super quick ground sheet, sit on, whatever, just to get your stuff out, and really cheap. You get windows full of this, absolutely yards of this for like £5. Ridiculously easy to pack away, tiny. I love how these ospreys hug your hips, but trying to get them on is an absolute pain. Oh, right, we're in. That's everything. Ready to go. Dog's delighted to be going back to the car, so that's to leave no trace. So that's my first overnight. Okay, not technically in the woods, but on the edge of the woods. Whew. And I love the Dutch bivvy. It's wonderful. I said the only place that we've had any compensation was where the tarp was really close to the floor and was touching the bivvy, because it wasn't quite the configuration I wanted. But as I say, the ground wasn't ideal. Right, I'm going to head back to the car now, and I will catch you again next time. Thank you for joining us. Take care. Bye bye.